How do you follow up what Michael Tate did in the first game of his senior season? We're talking 3 sacks, a pick 6, a forced fumble, and a safety. Well, what's in store in game number 2, Michael? Let's find out. Now, these stands look pretty empty. You're telling me not everybody wanted to show up to see what Michael Tate could do in his second go-around here in his senior season? Well, fresh off a 30-0 shutout, it looks like we're primed to take the lead here to start the game, and the field goal is good. Now, I didn't check like the Heisman race or anything, but it would have been interesting after that game by Michael Tate. Although I'm sure there was with the cupcake scheduling in week 1 as Nevada gets the big run to start their day. But I'm sure with the cupcake scheduling early in the season that some SEC team had the running back run for like 400 yards against a culinary school, so that would hurt Tate's chances a little bit. But I'm impressed so far, 3 sacks already. I'm hoping for a big season for Michael Tate. We all are! And there's a tackle in the backfield, a 3-yard loss. Tate has been all over the backfield so far, and we'll see if that trend continues. He's very fast, he's able to shed blocks better, and he's making plays. They come out here in the pistol formation, now a 3-wide look, and I don't like our play call a ton. But if we can get some pressure, that's all right. Nice job, Michael. Get the hit, or not, and that is overthrown. So the Wolfpack go 3 wide. Oh, I fell down. Tate went down, and that is knocked away. Even with basically a 10-man defense there, UCLA gets the hold, and we'll turn things back over to the offense. And I'm liking the way they're playing here to start the season. Look at them just work consistently. We're not talking about incomplete passes, backwards runs. Just a great touchdown drive, everybody. One of my goals that is off to a fantastic start is for Tate to average a sack a game. If he doesn't get any sacks for the next 2 games, he's still in good shape. And now we see some man coverage here against the tight end. It's second down, last play of the first quarter. And it's a handoff, and the halfback cuts upfield nicely for a 7-yard pickup. I'd still like to see Tate have more of an impact on these outside runs, being an edge defender. Yeah, come on, Tate, get upfield, man. Oh, downfield, they got the receiver for 17 yards. Again, Tate got some pressure. Hasn't quite hit the quarterback yet, but I assume that is going to happen shortly. And from the 3-wide formation, the inside give, and Tate coming up empty there on the hit stick. It's a 9-yard pickup. Nevada's gotten some good pickups on the ground, and now it's third down. I expect they'll stick with the run, and this is our only blitz we have dialed up in this spot, so we'll see if we can plug the gap they want to go to as they come out in an offset pistol. And it'll be the keeper this time on the outside. He's going nowhere. A 2-yard loss. You just can't run on this defense all day. You can get some good plays every now and then, but eventually we get ours. And it looks like we're going in the wrong direction here, and I think we just punted the football. Alright, they have Tate here and a spy on 1st and 10. It's a stretch, a broken tackle, and Tate not getting credit this time. It's a 8-yard pickup. So I'm a little worried by the amount of big plays they're getting. The option is definitely giving us a little bit of an issue. And now the handoff. Tate can't make the tackle, and it's a 2-yard pickup. And a play action on 1st down. The rollout. And he's going to tuck it. I thought he'd throw it, and he gets laid out. He never even saw that guy. Lucky he hung on to the football. But I saw that rollout. I knew that Tate was going to be in good position. But they wouldn't throw it. I give them too much credit. I assume they'll throw it. But they usually make the smart decision and do not test Tate in those spots. And with time on the outside, that is a 1st down catch for 8. Tate's numbers kind of going back down to earth in this one. Of course, Nevada hasn't ran the ball or hasn't passed the ball much yet. But they do here and avoid Tate for 3. Back in the trenches here, it is Michael Tate, and that is knocked down. A pass breakup makes 3rd and 7, and we're going to go cover 2. You know what? I want to see if we drop 8. Can you throw into our coverage and have success? This is kind of a test for Nevada. Do we need to blitz them to have good pass defense? 3rd and 7, and they check it down, and the tackle's made. There we go. I'm not sure what their plan was. That was definitely not the first read for the quarterback. And I guess we turn the football right over because Nevada's back at it here in Bruin territory. Tate's going to rush in the interior. There's some motion. And here comes Michael Tate with the bull rush. That's sailed out of bounds and incomplete. Oh, come on. Back-to-back plays. You won't play him? 3 in a row. There's a 17-yarder. And Tate finally takes the field again with 56 seconds on the clock. So we've seen some good things happen when Tate gets some pressure. Hasn't hit the quarterback yet. But he has a chance here, and that is also thrown away. Gotta keep getting that pressure, Michael. They can't block him. And this time he gets to the quarterback for his 4th sack on this young season. Tate's power move is unstoppable at this point. He can just throw right tackles to the side, and then it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football in time. So that ends that possession for the Wolfpack, and it looks like we'll run out this clock, maybe, or we just get 66 yards on 2 plays to make it 17-zip. Second half, here we go. Well, the Wolfpack ran well in the first half, but again, they're falling into the same pitfalls many of our opponents do, where they get into passing situations. Despite that, they begin with the run and lose a couple. Trips to one side, and we're dropping 8 this time. 2nd and 12. And on the outside, a 3-yard pickup. Tate leaving once again as the Wolfpack convert. So we'll get Tate back to rushing the quarterback on this one. Let's see the look they give a tight end on this side. We'll go to the outside. And Tate ducks under. And the quarterback's wrapped up again. We get him. Down for a loss of 6. 3rd down and 9 for Nevada. And I thought he'd go to the check down instead. Heaving deep. And Nevada gets the big play down inside the 5. 58 yards in the air. I thought the timing of that throw meant he was going to check it down, but that has been the weakness throughout this series, defending the deep ball. And finally the Wolfpack try it to a big success. And now they feed the ball carrier, and he drags defenders down to the 1. UCLA has not allowed any points on the season. They're on the brink of doing that now. 2nd and goal. There's the give and the touchdown. The Wolfpack are on the board. With the big play setting them up, they make it 17-7. Just can't let that happen again. And a 26-yarder on 3rd down. I like this new quarterback we have. I don't know much about Millward, but he's definitely making plays. Hitting those big ones. And a touchdown. So it's 24-7. We're back to a 3-score ball game, and we're close to the 4th quarter. That means a lot more passing, and hopefully they don't get too aggressive because it tends to work against us. But just in case, we have the blitz, and that's a gain of nothing. 2nd down for the Wolfpack, and this give is also going for no gain. So in the second half, our run defense has been much improved. And now it's the 4th quarter, and you know what that means. It is pass time for the Wolfpack. I wanted to get Tate here in man coverage. I swapped it to the wrong side, so I guess he'll just have to rush. Oh, well, it's trouble for them, not Michael. Oh, come on, the second lineman gets to him, and that is knocked away incomplete. 4th down, Wolfpack. So let's super sim ahead as UCLA takes a 31-7 lead. The first game was 30-0, and we're on the brink of another blowout here. 3:16 left to go. Let's swap sides here, Michael. And the bull rush working again. Quarterback slips through and goes down. Just 2 tackles and 1 sack for Michael Tate today. Had some hurries mixed in there. Hasn't been tested in pass coverage. And now they have a back to help the tackle out, and that is a 16-yard first down. Let's line up wide here. Can they handle the speed of Michael Tate? If he just runs around, oh, it's a tight end. Who cares? And get there! That's a fumble! And the Wolfpack keep it. They leave a tight end on the island against Michael Tate? You cannot do that. Tate gets his second forced fumble and nearly gave the football back to UCLA. They take Tate off the field and return him on 3rd and 14. And I think it's time for the strong safety Mike blitz. This time we'll give him a break from blocking Michael Tate. Still going to be a blitz, but we're going to try forcing them to make a mistake. There they go. Motion the tight end. They see the rush coming. And they throw it to the sideline to make it 4th down. And Tate's going to man cover here. We're only rushing 3. It's 4th and 2. They'll run the speed option, and that is not going to work. Wasn't anticipating the rush there that early. But Super Sim this. Is it over? Sure looks like it. 34-7 UCLA rolls, and they're 2-0. Very nice start to this year and a solid victory today. A lot of pressure, not just from Michael Tate. Gave up one big play in the air, and the offense has been on a real roll to start off this season. Paul Perkins, your player of the game, a $160 all-purpose and 3 touchdowns, did that say? Not bad. Michael Tate only gets 2 sacks and a forced fumble, but still a nice day for Tate. Well, these first 2 games have been quite fun for UCLA, but now it is going to be a test against number 20 Stanford in the 3rd game of Michael Tate's senior season. And I want to take a look quick at the Heisman race. I know it's a long shot, but maybe there is a shot. Michael Tate, where you at? I do not see him on here. Come on now. Michael Tate has 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, a pick 6, a safety, and you people are still voting for skill players on offense because you like watching these high-scoring games. Come on, vote for the best player in the league. It's football. I couldn't agree more. Nothing good this week, so we're going to wrap this one up, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode on the Michael Tate Road to Glory. And here is a look at our league leaders, or our team leaders so far through our first 2 games. And Stanford beat Rice in their opener, and we have allowed 7 points in 2 games. So we'll see what's in store when we play our first home game on the season. I'll see you guys then. Have a great day.